Bills Mafia, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one, because what I'm about to talk about today is uncomfortable. It's controversial, and honestly, it says a lot about where this franchise is right now. A second-round pick, big body receiver, drafted to be part of Josh Allen's future, and now, it feels like his days in Buffalo might already be numbered. After some very strong comments from owner Terry Pegula, trade rumors around our star wide receiver are starting to feel less like speculation and more like preparation. So today, we're breaking it all down. What Pegula really said, what went wrong with this player, and the top trade landing spots that actually make sense. But before we jump in, hit that like button. Subscribe to Bills Nation Update. We just started this channel, and our goal right now is 300 subscribers. If you're part of Bills Mafia, help us build this thing together. Alright, let's talk about this embarrassing situation. The Pegula comments. This changed everything. This whole situation exploded after reporting from Joe Buscaglia of The Athletic. According to Buscaglia, Terry Pegula blamed the coaching staff for the decision to draft a wide receiver in the second round back in 2024. And it gets worse. Pegula reportedly said that GM Brandon Beane was being a team player and that Beane did not value him nearly as highly as the coaches did. Let that sink in. When an owner publicly distances himself from a draft pick, that's not noise, that's a message. Especially now that Sean McDermott is gone. This feels like the organization quietly saying, this wasn't our guy. We are talking about Keon Coleman. Well, let's do the numbers and the decline. Let's be fair. Let's use facts. Coming out of Florida State, Keon Coleman caught 11 touchdowns in his final college season. Big frame, red zone upside. Physical presence, his rookie year in Buffalo. Not bad. 556 receiving yards, showed flashes, looked like a possible long-term weapon for Josh Allen, but year 2. That's where things went sideways. 400 for receiving yards, fewer targets, no real jump in route development. And multiple healthy scratches late in the season, that's the key part. Healthy scratches, not injuries. Coaching decisions, disciplinary reasons. That tells you trust was already broken. Yes, he returned in the playoffs. Yes, he scored a touchdown in the AFC divisional round lost to Denver, but clearly, it didn't move the needle. Why a trade makes sense for Buffalo? From a Bills perspective, this is brutal but logical. New coaching staff coming in, resetting the culture, reevaluating young talent, trying to maximize. Josh Allen's championship window, Keon Coleman, is still only 22 years old. He's just 2 years removed from being an early second-round pick. That matters. His value hasn't cratered yet, and sometimes in the NFL, a change of scenery isn't a failure, it's survival. TOP trade landing spots. Now, let's talk destinations. San Francisco 49ers, this one makes a ton of sense. Brandon Ayuk's future. Very uncertain, Juwan Jennings is heading toward free agency. George Kittle just suffered an Achilles injury. San Francisco is a contender that knows how to develop skill players. Coleman wouldn't need to be the guy. He could be a secondary option, playing alongside Ricky Pearsall, learning in one of the smartest offenses in football. If there's a team that can unlock raw potential, it's the Niners. Houston Texans, this one hurts a little. We saw it in the divisional round loss to New England. When Nico Collins was sidelined, CJ Stroud didn't have enough weapons. Even if Tank Dell comes back healthy, Houston still needs another receiver with size and upside. Coleman could grow with Stroud. Low pressure, high ceiling. That's a dangerous combo. Tennessee Titans, and then there's Tennessee. They need everything around their quarterback. Cam Ward, the no one overall pick in the 2025 draft, is the future of that franchise. If he's going to succeed, he needs weapons. Coleman wouldn't be buried on a depth chart there. He'd get opportunities, real reps, a chance to redefine his career. Did Buffalo fail him too? Here's the honest question. Bills Mafia. Did Keon Coleman fail in Buffalo, or did Buffalo fail Keon Coleman? New system, inconsistent role, coaching turnover, high expectations. Sometimes players don't fail, they just don't fit. If a trade happens, I genuinely hope Keon succeeds. Just not against us. Because at the end of the day, this franchise is about one thing right now: maximizing Josh Allen's window. Let me know in the comments. Should the Bills trade Keon Coleman, or give him one more chance under a new coach? Like the video, subscribe to Bills Nation Update, help us hit 300 subscribers. This is Victor. This is Bills Mafia, and we're just getting started.